Hey guys, before I get into this next video and do the intro and all that, just wanted to say my time out here at the Mount Laguna Lodge has been not too bad. Been pretty good, actually. People have said things about it, but I didn't find it to be off-putting. I found it to be nice. I found it to be pleasurable. So, I don't know. Some people have some problems with some personalities. I didn't. Take it for what it is. Oh, YouTube. Looks familiar, huh? Let's turn on some lights. Well, this is my 0 day, my very first 0 day, and I did not mean for it. Sorry about the darkness here. But I think it's all for the best. So, in any event, I had a decent day, just really recharging one of my calves, my right calf still, for whatever reason, is a little sticky right now. It doesn't quite feel like it should. But in any event, spent the day here, met some of the people from yesterday that I was hiking with. That was really cool. And I was able to talk to a woman who was feeling kind of anxious or really anxious about all of the stuff that she was experiencing. She has some what looks to be the start of blisters on the balls of her feet, or right in the middle of the foot, and that really hurts. I know, I've been through there. So she and I talked a while, and she decided to get a room here, and she appreciated it, and she said, oh wow, it was great. So I was glad to help somebody out, but overall I feel good. I feel like, it's not what I wanted to do today, because believe it or not, at like 8 a.m. even, because I had to tell the guy at 9 or so if I was gonna stay here another day. Even at 8 a.m. I was like, oh wow, I feel kind of good. Maybe I can do this. But then I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't push it, because I know I can push myself through things that I shouldn't. So, and I'm not one to, I don't deal with failure very well. I don't usually tolerate it very well, but I was also kind of raised in an environment to not fail. Like, just make it work, get it done. Not that the whole failure wasn't an option, but it was almost like it wasn't an option, if that makes any sense. So usually I'm pretty hard on myself, and I want to make sure I always come through with something. And that's not always the case, and that's just not life. And that's one of the things that I have to learn, and it's one of the things that I'm going to have, one of my motivators is to be more comfortable with unpredictability and change. So this is what it is. So tomorrow I'm eager to get out onto the trail. I want to see if I can get back to 20s. I'm going to tape up my feet tonight. I took another Epsom salt bath, fantastic. So the big blisters pretty much dried out. It's time to put some stuff on it. I did pick up some gauze while I was at the store here. And yeah, I'm looking to get back out there tomorrow. So not a lot for this one. Although it's funny, before I kind of go through my thing, the woman, she came back. She actually kind of knocked on my door, because we're only like 2 doors down from each other. And I could tell she was nervous. I could tell. We went through the planning. We went through what tomorrow looks like. She was talking about, gosh, do I need a hitch up, and take a break? And we talked through all that. I could tell she just needed some reassurance, and she's probably a stronger hiker than I am. So I could definitely tell that it helped to talk to her, helped me to talk to her. We were in the same boat, and we both were able to tell each other that we were happy that, we were talking to each other, because we had much of the same experiences and fears, So there was some camaraderie there, that knowing that, hey, I've been through this, you've been through some stuff that I haven't been through, and we've talked about it. So it was kind of cool to have that. And it felt good. It felt good to have some reassurance, and then also to reassure someone else. So that was like the good. So the good, bad, and boring. That was the good part today. That and healing, and really just letting my body recuperate I did train for 20 miles, but 20 miles with a pack all the time, not so much, so that's my fault. The bad, I'm not out on trail. I'm not getting a Nero. I'm not getting any miles today. It was a nice day. Um, and then the boring was just sitting around and watching some TV and just kind of hanging out and not really doing much. One thing I didn't do, and I haven't done in the videos yet, is using my my background, since I am a licensed master's level psychologist. I haven't really said that in the other videos, but it's an LMLP. Hardly any states honor it, but my state of Kansas, home state of Kansas, does. So I wanted to talk about my psychiatric symptoms. I'm going to try to do that in every video. So today, a little demotivating, a little depressing, some anxiety not in that I'm failing or anything, but anxiety in that, well, I'm not failing, but I'm not out there. I'm not making some miles. I should be doing some miles. I feel like I'm kind of letting myself down. I'm letting the people who are in my life down, my friends down, a little bit. I do. It's like, wow, 2 days and you have to take a 0, dude? Seriously? But it is what it is, or it is what you make it to be. And so anyway, don't have any anger, don't have anything like real depressive symptoms, no real anxiety symptoms, just a little anxious to get out there, a little depressive, a little bit just mild, but nothing, clinical, that it's not going according to plan. And some of that perfectionism is definitely in play here. So in any event, I'm going to probably spend the rest of the day or evening just getting ready to head out tomorrow morning. Start off bright and early. I've learned my lesson the last 2 days. This heat is no joke. Thankfully tomorrow I'm over the climb, so it's not as bad tomorrow. I still want to try and do about a 20 or so, and the water is easier to get to, and there's more to play with. So, all right, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, my psychiatric symptoms, I'm fine. I don't have anything really at all. So I'm not dreadful, I'm not tearful, I'm not depressed, I'm not truly anxious. Just have a little bit of jitters and a little bit of remorse of finding myself in a situation, but I'll trust that this is all part of something that I was, sort of meant to be. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching this. And didn't really have a need to film much today, or even do much today. Try to stay off my feet. So, thanks so much for watching. See you next time, or I should say, see you in the next video, if there is a next video.